Let's be blunt. Legal marijuana has in many ways changed Oklahoma. OMA says it's generated over $1 billion in sales revenue, hundreds of millions in taxes, and created countless jobs. But not all businesses are seeing green. This is just one of dozens of students with American Truck Training in OKC. In just a few months, he'll be on the road with a starting salary of about $75,000. But this comes as the American Trucking Association says the U.S. is short at least 80,000 truck drivers. It's a need felt especially here in Oklahoma. Truckers say it's in part due to a high interest for medicinal marijuana.
I feel like we haven't shined a light big enough on this issue.
American Truck Training CEO Jerome Redmond says it's a weekly issue having to turn around new recruits at his school. And those applicants who have their card and stick with it are forced to see a delay starting.
Yeah, a lot of folks are getting a medical marijuana card, but they're not understanding that even though it helps them with whatever illness or whatever they have, it does bar them from being able to get a commercial driver's license.
That's because in order to become a trucker, you need a CDL. And those DOT certifications require a 5-panel drug test. So whether you have a prescription or not, you fail if you have THC in your system. Certain antidepressants like Wellbutrin also trigger false positives for amphetamines.
And we want folks to have that ability to get whatever medications they need. It's just like any medication. The FMCSA is going to be strict on anything that can influence you for safety purposes.
The rules are in place to try to stop cases like this one. Sky 5 giving us a look over this deadly 7-car pileup that happened on I-35 near Davis in spring 2023. Investigators say the semi-driver failed to stop for traffic congestion near a construction zone, hitting 6 other vehicles, including 4 other semis. 2 people died. Court documents show he told OHP he had his cell phone on his dashboard and was responding to a Ring doorbell notification. But after further investigation, he also tested positive for driving under the influence of marijuana. OHP found weed and paraphernalia in his truck cabin as well. He's now facing charges for that and manslaughter. Rolling forward to the bigger picture, the American Transportation Research Institute did a study in 2023 that found 25% of drivers, we're talking not prospective students, but drivers, thought that commercial drivers may be allowed to smoke marijuana if they're in a state that permits recreational use. Redmond hopes that people do consider the risks involved, as well as the rewards that could come from a steady job trucking, an industry that only continues to grow.
There's a lot of loads and things out there that needs to be hauled. More and more things are getting built. You know, Amazon's not slowing down, right? And they're doing a great job, but in order to keep up with demand, you have to have truck drivers. And my dad was a truck driver.
So I also checked in with Service Oklahoma about whether they track these rejections or not. They don't, but they said that when somebody does fail a CDL drug test, they have to go through a program called Clearinghouse. They said since November of last year alone, more than 3,000 people have failed. It's still unclear at this time, though, which drug specifically they failed for. In Oklahoma City, Chantal Navarro, KOCO 5 News.